All right, 3, 2, 1. So I am at the beach on the beautiful Oregon coast. It's a very nice day, nice Tuesday. And I'm here to catch some sand crabs because I've seen a couple of people making some videos on catching them and cooking them. And I've seen people frying them up. I've seen them season them, do a bunch of stuff. Sorry for looking so disheveled. I slept out here last night. You know, didn't get a shower. And on top of that, it's also pretty windy out here. So I'm looking pretty crazy right now. But I wanted to come out here, have a little bit of fun, and do my own version of a sand crab catch and cook. So what I'm gonna do is a little bit different from what I've seen. And honestly, when you hear what I want, when I say what I want to do, you're probably gonna think, man, Joseph, that sounds incredibly terrible. And you know what? It's probably true, but I've got all the ingredients I need for a sand crab quesadilla, and they're in my backpack right now, so I have no other choice. I got some butter. I think I brought my lemons, and you know, the rest of it, tortillas and queso. So yeah, we're just walking down the beach, and I'm looking for a spot where the sand has a nice little decline. It's really flat here, so I mean, it's just my preference. Honestly, it's very easy to catch these guys. I tried it like last week, and you really don't need any of those tools to catch sand crab. They're very plentiful, and it was kind of funny the first time I tried to catch them. I was feeling very, I don't know, I just felt like this is a lot harder than I thought, because what they tell you to do if you're looking for a sand crab, let's see if we can spot them. I can't spot them. If anyone watching this sees them, well, like, good for you, because I have no idea. So when you're walking down the beach, and this is like the perfect way to spot them, walking towards the sun, you use a reflection to spot any differences in on the sand. So you wait for this water to come in. No, you know what, I'm actually gonna get wet anyway, so. Ooh, it's chilly. That chilly, Grizzly? Grizzly, don't drink that water. We'll get you some when we go back, right? Yikes. I don't like Grizzly drinking this water, but all right, we'll do this quick. I gave him a bunch of water too. All right, okay, so when the water recedes, there's this thin layer of water going across the sand, and what you're looking for, see how these little rocks create this weird little ripple? So it's supposed to be something similar to that. Apparently, I don't know if it's the antenna of the crab or the mouth of the crab that sticks out of the sand a little bit and creates this flow of water around it. These tiny little V shapes in the water indicate that there's like a sand crab in there, but I don't know. I'm not really seeing exactly what I, you know, had researched. And it's kind of tough here because there are little pebbles and stuff. So that is what made it difficult for me the last time I came trying to look for sand crab. But I made it like a mile down the coast before realizing, you know what? Even though I can't see them, there's definitely a bunch of them out here. I've probably walked over like thousands of them. It's just that I can't like see them on the surface. So I eventually got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw these hands in the sand and see if I can catch anything. Because they gotta be there, you know? And my theory was totally right. They're all over this beach, very easy to catch. I could probably catch one right here, but I do prefer a steeper sort of like, what'd you call it? Like, I like the beach to be a little steep. I feel like the crab a little bit more concentrated in an area like that, because see how far the water can go out and then come back in? So I'm guessing the sand crab are kind of like spread out here. But once you get to a nice steeper little part of the beach, I feel like they're a little bit more concentrated. So yeah, once I put my hands into the sand, I felt like a ton of them. And all I had to do was just try to like dig my hands deep underneath them and then bring them back up. Sorry. So that's pretty much what I did. I caught probably like, honestly, like 10. And there are definitely a lot of them out here. One thing that made me realize they've got to be all over the place is if you go a little bit away from the water, and there's kind of like a layer on the sand where a lot of stuff just kind of washes up. You see like crab shells, mussel shells, and you're gonna see a lot of little sand crab shells. When I saw that, I was like, dude, there's gotta be a ton of these guys, because I'm seeing them all. I'm seeing their dead shells like all over the place. So this is kind of the layer, right? And I've already found this dead one right here. There's another one right here. There's the top right here of another. So, you know, I was like, dude, there's gotta be a ton of them. And lo and behold, I was correct. So it's very easy to catch sand crab. You really just need your hands. Here's a full dead one. That's what a sand crab looks like. And this is a decent sized one too. But we gotta catch some live ones, because we're gonna do a catch and cook today, a sand crab quesadilla. So I'll see you all in a little bit. I'm headed towards the steeper part of the beach. It was a little farther up there. So yeah. Straight into the water, and we really don't even need to go that deep into the water. Here's another dead one. You really just need to go over, I don't know, last time I remember I liked going in about like 10-15 feet away from the shore. And honestly, the last time I came, the tide was a little bit higher, so I had a little bit of a better area, because see how it goes up more a little over here? The water would come up a little bit farther up, and there'd be just, I don't know what to call this part of the water, but it was shorter, so it was a lot easier. But we'll give it a try. We'll see if we catch any. So I'm just gonna wait for the water to come in. What's up, boy? I'm just catching some sand crab. Just catching some sand crab. All right, so here comes the water. Now I'm just gonna dig my hands into the sand. I'm not feeling too much. I felt something. I got a little guy. Oh, it's just a rock. Huh. Well, let me move over a little bit. Wow, I am not getting anything. That is very interesting. Honestly, last time was very easy. I'm surprised I've even gone like 2 scoops without catching anything. Just waiting for the wave to come in. Maybe they're a little farther out. Let's see. I'm gonna try right here. Hopefully a big wave does not come. Oh, there's one. Bam. Woo. There's one. So it took us a 3rd try to get one, which is not bad. I'm just gonna leave this little guy at the backpack, but see how easy it was? I just dug my hands into the sand and I kind of like try to feel around for him. I think I might have messed up his shell there, but we're gonna eat this little guy. Put him in a quesadilla. See, I'm thinking, you know what, these little antenna on the front is what sticks up out of the sand and creates that little ripple that you're supposed to look out for. But yeah, we're gonna drop him off and go get some more. Alright. Didn't feel anything, and you'll feel them right away too. What's interesting is that when you grab a handful of sand, they will automatically start digging to the bottom to your hands, and you'll obviously feel them. So it's not like you're not gonna know if you don't have any or not. You can feel them right away. Oh man, I had one in there. I saw one come off the top from there. But, oh, I'm already feeling something. Oh yeah, we got a couple in here. This is a good spot. Oh yeah. Just let the tide take the sand off of these guys. Hey, get off. Oh, 3 in 1. That's the most I've ever gotten. See how they're trying to dig into the sand? It feels very weird at first, but you get used to it. Just trying to clean them off. Get all that sand off of there. Nice. That was a good catch. All right, found a little spot. This little like sand dune here to give us some coverage from the wind. So I am now gonna bring out my ingredients. All right, put that in there. Give this guy some stability. You can't build a house without a good foundation. You can't make a quesadilla without burying your propane tank so it doesn't tip over. Right? All right. I think it's about that time we turn her on. Looks like we got some gas coming out. I hear a flame. Okay, cool. Did not bring any utensils. This is very minimalist. I'm a very minimalist kind of guy. That's really just an excuse for my laziness. I'm more of a lazy guy, so minimalist just comes along with being a lazy person. There are some people who are not lazy and are actually trying to not use, to like lower their carbon footprint. But me, I'm not that honorable. Okay, let's get the sand off my fingers. No good cook, no credible cook would ever have sand on his fingers before cooking. Should we use this for seasoning? Add a little bit of garnish, this seagrass, beach grass. Not too sure what that actually is called. I'm gonna put a lot of butter in there just to make sure I drown. Actually, you know what? I think that was way too much butter. Holy crap. Well, I'll definitely get the result I wanted with that. I want to drown these crab in butter. Okay, let's see. So I got 4 little crabs. No, let's put my crabs in here. I actually put them in my backpack. Hopefully they're still good. Where you at, little crabs? Little crabbies? And there's one. Oh! Man, they feel creepy on your hands, man. I'm used to them being on my palm, but not on my fingers. They're very like squirmy, you know? Alright, well. Let's get this butter going. I think that's enough butter, but man, it looks like I kind of overdid it. Am I gonna have to waste that butter? No, maybe I can put it back into the... Okay, I'll throw that in there for now, and I'll just throw it away later. Don't want to leave a big mess here. Oh! Okay. Need this butter to heat up, man. While that's trying to cook up... Oh, you know what? Yeah! I did remember to bring the lemons. Fortunately for me, I forgot to bring the knife, but these lemons, they're so thick, man. They're straight up like oranges. I could probably eat this like a tangerine. Look at this thing. All right, we're gonna do two little fun dishes. A sand crab quesadilla and a slice of lemon. Oh wow, that smells good though. I wouldn't be surprised if this actually tasted amazing. All right, I got these sweet lemons. I managed to peel it because the skin on it was so thick. It's pretty much like an orange. So I'm gonna take a big bite out of this lemon. Let's give it a try. Let's see if it tastes good. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. That's so crazy. It's like an orange or a clementine. Like physically, texture wise, it's a little bit tougher. It's not as like soft. Oh man, that was so sour. Oh. It really gives you a little boost of energy, but you know what? My butter is starting to boil. Let's get you back into position, because I think it is time. So I'm trying to plan out how I'm gonna eat these guys. Are they all gonna go in the quesadilla? Or am I gonna eat one of them? Because looks like just 3 of them fit in one quesadilla. Oh yeah, this is definitely going a lot better now. What do you think? Should I try one on its own? Or should I go straight for the quesadilla? I think people will enjoy my reaction to just eating one. But here's the question. Should I eat one first? Or should I eat the quesadilla first? And then eat the lone crab? Tough choices, my friends. Tough choices. I want these guys cooked well. Don't want any chance of getting sick off these little creatures. These were all hard shell, by the way. None of them were soft. Apparently, I thought soft shell crab was a whole different like species of crab, but it just means like recently molted, I guess, which I didn't know. I'm sure there are some crabs that are soft their whole lives, but when it comes to these guys, none of them were soft shelled, so I'm pretty sure they're all hard. So it's gonna be pretty crunchy. Gonna be eating lots of shell today, which I'm not mad at. I actually really enjoy eating fried shrimp, shell and all. It's almost like a nice little chip, you know? So I feel like if I cook these good enough, I can turn their shell pretty much into like a chip. Alright, we're definitely getting close to what I think is acceptable. I probably shouldn't be turning them too often, so I'll just give them a minute. Looks like my sand crabs are finished. I think I might have burnt my butter a little bit. They're a little bit black, but it's time to eat my first sand crab. They definitely smell like crab. It's got a little sweet taste, or a sweet smell. All right. Oh, this is a little bit harder than I initially thought it would be. All right, sand crab. Thank you so much for the protein you're about to give me. I'll try to enjoy you, but I'm really hoping you're gonna be a little bit more tasty than usual. Hopefully you ate like a dead tuna or something like that. Got the powers and the taste of the tuna, and you'll taste just like good old tuna. The other problem is that I ate before I did this, so I'm not particularly like hungry. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was yeah, that did not taste great. It didn't taste bad either, but like I wouldn't spit that out. But just the idea that, I don't know, I've heard that these guys carry a lot of parasites. I cooked them pretty good, but I'm still a little worried. You know what though? It's mostly just a mental thing. They tasted like, if I was super hungry, this would be just fine. But yeah, didn't taste very good, to be honest. Didn't make me want to gag, so that's something. All right, I guess we're gonna make the quesadillas now. Ah, man. I was thinking about breading them or putting them in batter. That would have definitely been a much better idea than this. But I don't know. It's just one of those things that's really hard to make taste good. You pretty much have to smother it in something that does taste good. But the good thing is that it wasn't like bitter. It didn't have that weird like bitter insect taste. I've had other insects like crickets. This was more like crickets, where it didn't have like a real strong taste. I mean, it does have a weird aftertaste, but it's not like strong. I've eaten silkworms, and that was terrible. Like, it had that weird, I think scorpion has that weird like bitter kind of insect taste. But these guys, I thought they were going to be kind of similar to that, and at least they didn't taste like that. So you could definitely work with them. If you're a good cook. I'm not a good cook. That's probably why they turned out like less than mediocre. You could probably do something with them, but not for me. Well, we still gotta make the quesadilla. I'm still gonna make it because, you know, it's part of the video, so let's get that made. The other thing is that I really didn't feel any meat at all. It just felt like shell. I also did not really feel any guts, so that was nice. Yeah, it wasn't like terrible, but it's just kind of hard to mentally get over eating that. Just because it's so different, you know? Alright, so let's see which of these tortillas have actually stayed intact. Oh no, I think they're all messed up. Oh man, I think they're all messed up now. Man, that's not good. Well, let's try to get the least messed up one. Wow, I literally do not have a single intact. I think this is, oh man. Oh, that sucks. Wow. Every single tortilla in here is ruined. Ah, that sucks, dude. I don't even see like half a tortilla. Alright, we'll just look for one that's like semi-intact. Holy crap, man. All of them are just ruined. Are you kidding me? Alright, you know what? We're gonna change this from quesadilla, sand crab quesadilla, to sand crab nachos. Because these quesadillas are just not gonna happen without a full tortilla. So I guess we'll just make nachos. Why not, right? Just throw that in there. Get these guys nice and brown on each side. You know what, kind of works out anyway because of the oil, the butter in here. But it's just gonna take a minute to get hot. Man, I can't believe all of my tortillas are busted. What am I gonna do now? I want to throw all this away. Do you think it'd be unethical to just like throw these out into the sand and just let Mother Nature decide what to do with these? Would it be such a bad thing? What is on your face? Dude. Why is there a spit worm all over your face, boy? Very, very interesting, buddy. Yikes. We're almost done, alright? We're gonna head out and get you some water. I forgot to bring water. So, I wanna get this done quicker, or as soon as possible. I probably actually shouldn't have eaten that fourth crab now that I'm like switching it over to nachos. So this is looking good enough for me. The tortilla chips are not completely golden, but I kind of want to get this over with, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one. Actually, I'm gonna try to combine it and get an extra little more chip in there. It's a little hot. Let's see if this tastes good. There's a lot of this burnt stuff. I'm not a good cook, so I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm not too sure what that black stuff is. I don't know what I burnt. It could have been the butter. Could have even been the lime or something. I don't know. But let's give this a try. Definitely tastes a lot better. I can definitely taste the sand crab through all that. And yeah, it still has like a weird aftertaste, but it's definitely a lot better than just eating it on its own. Cheers. I could definitely finish the last one. Not bad. So yeah, that wasn't too terrible. I got this last sand crab on there. We'll just engulf them with these fried tortilla chips. I don't know what that black stuff is, but this doesn't taste burnt, at least. Maybe my taste buds aren't good enough to taste the burntness, but well, yeah, that definitely tasted better than the sand flea on its own. But I'm pretty sure I would have a hard time convincing people to take seconds. Man, that was that felt like a job, man. Whew, that was a lot of work. It really wasn't a lot of work, but hopefully you can see that they're actually super easy to catch. It's not even like the best time for them. I remember hearing that the best time to catch sand crabs is in the morning and then late in the evening when they feel like they're a lot safer. But I think it's like think it's like 2 or 3 o'clock right now. So the sun is still way up. And oh, I should have seen if Grizzly would have enjoyed some crab. Nah, I don't want to torture my dog. That would be cruel, huh? That would be cruel. Animal cruelty. He likes to smell the butter though. Trust me, Grizzly. You would instantly regret eating that sand crab. Dude, you're looking all crazy. We're both looking kind of crazy. It was really windy today. And didn't get to take a shower, so. Overall, I'd say I would only do this if you're a YouTuber. There is no reason for anyone to try to like catch sand crabs to eat. It was not the best experience, but hopefully I get some views out of this because yeah, that was not great. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up, head back to the van, and decide whether or not I'm gonna go fishing. So that's it for this one. Hopefully I'll see y'all in the next. And anyone who watched this to the end, first of all, I'm impressed. Thank you very much if you made it to the end, but also leave me a message in the comment section. I really like, you know, messaging people back, and I would eventually like to start a little community in the future. So, you know, I want to try to get that rolling. So don't care if you don't sub, don't care if you like or not, but if you leave a message, that would be awesome. So thank you very much, and yeah, I'll see you in the next.